everyone, very welcome to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Angelica. On this channel is all about makeup, apply makeup, talk about makeup, hauls, reviews, tutorials, all of that. So if you enjoy that, I think you will enjoy my channel as well. So I would love to have you here, so don't forget to subscribe before you leave, and also click on the notification bell. I upload on Monday, Wednesdays and Fridays here on my channel. And if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. But today I am going to talk about eyeshadow palettes. I love eyeshadow palettes, and today I'm going to show you my favorite cool tone eyeshadow palettes. And I have 6 here, and I'm also going to have a video up where I show you guys my favorite warm tone palettes. But today it's all about the cool tones, so let's get started. This is not in particular order, and 2 of these are actually more colorful, but I think they are more cool tone colorful palettes, if you know what I mean. Maybe not, but you will understand when I show them to you. So let's get started. I'm going to start with this one. I'm going to start with I Heart Revolution. This is actually the only palette from I Heart Revolution that I really enjoy so much. So this is the I Heart Revolution Black Pearl, and this is their, you know, chocolate bar palettes. This is a mini one, and this is how it looks. This quality is really good. I really like these taupey grayish shades here. These are like, it has a different formula. It's not powdery, it's more creamy. I can't explain it, but it's very creamy, and it's really cool colors. I mean, look at this taupey gray here. I'm gonna swatch a little bit in this video, but I'm just gonna show you. It's so smooth and it's so cool. Look at that. This silver here is insane. I have been raving about this, and this silver is very similar to another silver in another palette I'm going to show you, and it's just so nice formula, and it's very affordable. And you also have some darker mattes here, and you also have this like purpley lavender cool tone silver here that is really cool. Maybe I'm gonna swatch this as well. So you have this one, and I think I love to play with cool tones right now, so I really love to grab like a palette like this to do very cool tone look when I go to work, and I just think it's so beautiful. So this is definitely one of my favorite ones in my collection. Another palette that I absolutely love is from Nabla. I love the Nabla quality, and this is the Cutie Palette Platinum. Look at this packaging. You can definitely see on the front that this is going to be a cool tone, like more silver leaning palette, and this is how it looks inside. This silver is kind of very not a dupe, but yeah, it's basically maybe a dupe for this silver right here. So these 2 silvers in these palettes are the best silvers I have in my collection, and we're gonna take a look at this. This is so genius. This is just a 6-pan palette, but I love how they did this. They have a really dark matte in this one, which I love because you can go very dark and smoky, and you have this like not terracotta, but it's a brown, but it's more like a reddish brown, and you also have like a shimmer in the kind of same color. It's really cool. Maybe I can swatch this one. And then you have like a steel gray here, a shimmer, and then I can do this, take this one as well. And then you have like a gold, but it's more like a muted gold kind of. I'm worse describing colors, but look at these. Look at that color. That is so beautiful. Absolutely stunning. So you can go really like a little more brown with this one, but it is an interesting brown. It's not just a regular brown. I feel like, yeah, this brown gives me a lot of inspiration actually, so I really like this palette. It is a very nice cool tone palette, and I really enjoy to play with this. And yeah, that silver in that palette is my favorite silver. And now for a palette that is quite new in my collection. It's from Anastasia and it's the Sultry palette. Look at this packaging. I mean, come on. Isn't this gorgeous? This is how it looks. Let me see. So I mean, look at this. This is kind of also very similar actually with some of the shades in the Nabla palette. Maybe I can do like this, so you can see, because you have silver here and you have this like a rosy, I don't know what to say, but it is a lot more like a rosy brownish color, and you also have it here in this palette. And then you have some like dark brown here. You don't have this color because this is quite unique in my opinion, but you have some other mattes here. But I really love this Sultry palette. I haven't like used it a lot, but I have used it a couple of times. So I haven't used every shade, but I have used the cool tones in this one because that's what I love about this palette. It's the gray, it's this one, this brown, this black, this one, and I have used the cool tone shimmers. I think this is a beautiful palette and it's a great quality as well. I'm very happy I bought it actually, because this was kind of a palette that I didn't need it. Well, do I need any palette? No. I didn't need it, but I didn't know if I wanted it, but then they had a sale and then I bought it. So, and I'm so happy I own this one because I really have been enjoying it, and I will enjoy it more because I know I'm gonna grab this palette. And another palette I thought of when doing this video is the Juvia's Place The Taupes palette, and this is how it looks. So this is also a 6-pan palette. This is not that deep. So you have 3 mattes here and you have 3 shimmers, and I can feel like this palette has the 3 shimmers here are kind of in the same like mid-tone area here. Maybe this one is a little bit lighter, but these two are very mid-tone light, and this is a little more deeper but not super deep. But I actually enjoy this as well. When I've used this, I have used another palette to have maybe a black or a really dark brown to deepen this up, but I think it's a very pretty palette, so maybe I should do some swatches here as well. Maybe we can do these colors maybe. I don't know, let's see here what we got. These are kind of, you know, the same feeling with these as the other palettes as well, you know, the Nabla and the Anastasia. You have these, when it comes to cool tones, I mean, it is kind of not the same, but you have these kinds of shades. And as I said, I have really been enjoying cool tones lately, so I'm super happy. I have a few cool tones palettes, maybe one more shimmer you can see this one is lighter, but it's more like warm as well. But I really enjoy this palette as well. I mean, it's good quality, but I do think I prefer the Nabla quality more than this one actually. I love Juvia's Place, but this one is a little more not that pigmented actually, but I think it's very, very pretty anyway because I have dipped into it. So now I just have 2 palettes left, and these 2 palettes are more colorful palettes, but in my opinion they are more cool toned colorful palettes. Maybe you won't agree with me, but this is what I think. So I'm gonna show you guys this one. This is the Colourpop Flower by. Look at this packaging. If you like purples and if you like more like mauvey cool tone purples, this is a beautiful palette. In my opinion, this is a cool tone palette. I mean, this is super cool tone. These are cool tones. This one, and then, you know, it's hard to, you know, tell if this is like a cool tone, but I mean, in my opinion, it is. But this is so beautiful, you guys. I'm gonna swatch some shades here because you can see these are more cool tones. Maybe not the shimmers though. But I hope you can see they like a mauvey, rosy, pinkish, purpley tones here, and this is more, as I said, a cool tone in my opinion, and I just think this palette is so beautiful. It has a pressed glitter, not super happy about that. I have glitter on today, but I've used this one from the Tati palette. When I use glitter, I use from the Tati palette or my Pixie Quads. That's the only glitter I have on my eyes, but I haven't used this one, or maybe I have, I don't know. But you have a pressed glitter here, but you have like really deep dark shades here to deepen things up if you like that, mattes, and you have some beautiful shimmers here. And I just think it's a very interesting palette, and I feel very inspired when I open it up, and I feel like maybe I should have it in my shopping stash actually because it's so pretty. I love the looks I'm doing with when I grab this. I love the looks that I create with this palette. So now for the last palette, guys, and it's the BH Cosmetics Blueberry Muffin palette. This is a cool tone blue grayish brown palette. This is beautiful. So you have a gray, you have this more cool tone blues here, and you have a black, you have browns, and okay, this brown, if you put this in a palette with oranges and reds, this will be very warm tone, but in this, you know, layout, I feel like all these shades feels like very cool tone, except this one though. But I mean, it's not 100%, but I just feel like I get so inspired with this. I mean, this silver here, this one, let's just swatch 3 shimmers from this palette. This is an amazing quality, this blueberry muffin one. Look at that is so cool. And then we have, I'm gonna take some cool tones here so you can see that it actually is, maybe this one actually. That is so cool, that color. So you have a gray, you have a very periwinkle blue, and a really dark, like steel navy blue shimmer. You can go either way with this palette. You can go blue, you can go brown, you can go gray. You can do a lot actually with this beautiful palette, and I have been enjoying it so much. I haven't used it for a while though, but I had it in, I ranked this very high if you did see my best palettes of 2020. You know this one, what kind of place this one was in, but this is a beautiful cool tone palette. So as I said, I have been enjoying the cool tone look lately, so I thought this would be a very fun video to film, just showing you my favorite cool tone palettes in my collection. So this was a very short video, guys, but I really hope you have enjoyed it. And as I said in the beginning, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up if you enjoy, and I see you in my next one. And of course, I will have a video up where I show you my warm tone palettes, my favorite warm tone palettes. So stay tuned for that, and hopefully I see you in my next one. Take care, guys. Bye.